I hope you're doing well. I hope you don't mind the headphones. I usually don't wear them while I'm filming, but I'm, trying some stuff while I'm filming. So for this specific video, I just wanted to hear what the microphone records. So welcome to this new video. This video is again a comic books video, and I have something to show you. It's nothing big and nothing really special, but I just wanted to show you my comic haul. It's been a while since I went to my comic book store to pick up comics. So I went a couple of days ago, and I just wanted to share with you what I got. I don't know for you, but I love that plastic sound. I really hope this is pleasant. I hope it helps you relax. So, want to see what is inside the bag? Alright, let's start. First thing first, they were giving this DC Essentials graphic novels 2016. I think it's a really neat book, even if you know all the comic world and if you are already reading stuff, but especially if you never really read any comics, or it's been a while since you stopped and you want to get back into it, this guide is really helpful. I can show you. Basically, when you open it, there's some comics. It's Batman and Robin talking about this guy. And then, here we go. Okay, so it starts with like 25 graphic novels, essentials graphic novels. And there's Watchmen. So maybe we can have a quick look at it. Not at the whole book, but the 25 essentials maybe can be helpful to you. So you got Watchmen, obviously, really good book. Batman, the Dark Knight Returns. If you want to read something this month, I would highly recommend reading The Dark Knight Returns, or at least watching the DC animated movie. So you can go watch Batman v Superman in 3 weeks, knowing where And then Batman Volume 1, the Court of Owls. Preacher Book 1, Why the Last Man. Batman Hush, Kingdom Come. Superman, The Death of Superman. Batman, The Long Halloween. Superman, Batman, Volume 1. Daydreamer. Suicide Squad, Volume 1, Kicked in the Teeth. Superman, Red Son. I actually haven't read Superman, Red Son, and I really want to get into it. Basically, if you don't know what it is, it's like the story of Superman in a parallel universe where his ship, when he was a baby, doesn't land in Kansas, United States, but instead land, what does it say, where exactly? Well, he lands in the Soviet Union. So it's a really different Superman. I really want to read this. Looking forward to it. Wonder Woman, Volume 1. Batman, Earth 1. The Flash, Volume 1, Move Forward. And Justice Gods Among Us, Volume 1. I really liked it. And Aquaman, Volume 1, The Dredge. So these are their recommendations. And then the book just goes on, modern classics. So you have some books that they suggest you to read, modern classics, and then you have essentials for like every superhero. So what to read if you want to read some Batman stories, Superman stories, Justice League stories, the Flash stories, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Teen Titans. What else is there? Anyway, there's a lot of stuff. So, and then there's what is this? There's some action figure information as well. And I collect action figures. I have a channel which I make reviews, so it's interesting. And this is the suggested reading order. So if you want to read something, they suggest you in one order to read it. So it's more in a chronological order. So anyway, DC Comics essential. So they were giving it for free. So that is not what I bought, obviously. Let's heard before. Let me know in the comment section what you prefer. Alright. Okay, first thing first. Good. Good. Alright. So, this here is an actual series taking place right now. It's the Dark Knight Theory. I just told you in the graphic novels essential to read Batman, the Dark Knight Returns. So this is like the third act, if you want. So I'm gonna take them out. So Batman, Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. This is book 1. I think there's gonna be 8 books, but I'm not sure. But so far, I love it. It's really good. There's only 3 issues out, and I'm waiting for the next one. The story's great. The art is great, and it might be hard to see. Oh no, actually you can see it. Like the cover is really soft. There's a downside to it. It's easy to put your fingerprints on it. Oh, the fridge just stopped. So it's easy to put your fingerprint on it, but it smells good and it's really nice. It has a good feel to it when you touch it. So maybe just to show you some stuff. What could I show you? Batman getting into death. So anyway, book 1, really great so far. Put it back. Let's try again the high sensitivity without the fridge, because I'm curious. I know. It's a little bit better without the fridge, but yeah, okay. Alright. So that was book 1. This is book 2. Again, still good. I like it. It's by Miller, Azzarello, Gilbert, Jensen, and Anderson. Like it. There's a lot of, like every comic, a lot of variant covers. Like for me, I started the series when the second issue was already out, and the first one was hard to find, and I preferred the standard cover than the variant. So I'm happy I have it. So 1, 2, and the last one. There you go, book 3. So far I love it. Can't wait to read more. Alright. I just sounded like Matthew McConaughey. Alright. Again, some plastic noise just for you. Okay, next. There's a YouTube channel I follow. It's an ASMR channel. I don't know if you know it. The channel's name is Chico. It's a guy from Vancouver, BC, and he does math ASMR, really interesting, and comic books ASMR. And in many videos, he talks about Valiant comics, and I never really read or knew knew anything about Valiant. But he kept saying it was a really great, well, they had really good stories, good characters. So I became curious because of him, and I found at my local comic book store some $1 debut of different Valiant comics, and gosh, so far I love them. I think it's really great, and they have an event starting next month. It's 4001 AD, so if you want to jump into Valiant, it's a good time to do it because the event seems really cool. They're getting starting some of their characters, not again. Well, I don't exactly know all the stories so far, but it looks really great, and it's starting next month. New issues, number 1 of many characters, so that's cool. So let's start. Now, if I said something wrong, don't bash me, please. I'm not that familiar yet with Valiant. I just love what I read so far. So here we have Unity. Basically these guys get together to defeat this guy, but turns out that the leader of that group, this guy, meridian on, but the suit. Wait. See, it's just like a round ball here, kind of a steel ball, and I really love. It makes me think a little bit of Iron Man, but when the suit goes on, the artwork is really great. Like you can see it split everywhere, and then just goes on the person. This is not Exoman Noir. This is an alien who tried to put the armor, and look what happens to him. He basically dies. So really good. I love it. This is the Valiant Universe Handbook. So, basically, informations on all the characters and everything. So, it was really good for me since I didn't know anyone. It helped me understand a little bit more. So you have like, it starts with Exoman Noir. So you have his bio, where it comes from, where he got his powers, real name, base of operations, known allies, enemies, first evidence, and they're all there. So you have Unity, the team, Ninjak, and well, basically it's really, I said really 4 times. It's a handy book to know a little bit more about the universe. So I think it's cool that they made $1 debuts for their characters. Because you say to yourself, well, at $1, it's cheap. I can pay it, and then if I don't like it, I just won't buy any others. So that's cool. The Valiant with the Bloodshot, the Eternal Warrior, Armstrong, and well, anyway, I'm not familiar with everybody yet, but I liked it. I'm just not sure where they're trying to go with it. I have to read more, but I thought it was a good comic. Quentin and Woody. There's a lot of humor in it, so if you want something maybe lighter, you want to read something light, this might be it. The blonde guy is like really careless and says a lot of things, like he doesn't have any filter when he speaks. And this is his brother. Well, they're not blood related, but he was adopted by his father when he was younger. So Quentin and Woody, not my favorite in everything I've read from Valiant, to be honest, but still interesting nonetheless. I'm really trying to improve the ASMR in my videos, try to make more sounds, try to upgrade the audio. If you make ASMR videos and you're watching mine, I'm asking for any tips because I don't want to edit the audio too much, because since I'm whispering, I don't want to lose that effect. But I know I should do it, but maybe edit a little bit more. So if you have any tips and you want to share, feel free. I would really appreciate it. But beside that, so far so good. Harbinger. So they are all like psychics if you want, but they're called psiots. So they have powers, and I don't know much about the principal guy here, because this is just issue number 1. So when it ends, there's still a lot to learn. So I have to read more. But Spawn Origin Book 1. You already know that I love Spawn. So there you go. And the last one from this haul, because I'm a huge fan of that series. I grew up in the 90s, so I grew up with this series, and I have a lot of toys, and there's a reboot movie next year coming, so there you go. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from Boom Studios. There's only issue 0 and 1 out so far, and I enjoy it. I cannot say I love it because it depends where the story will go and how they interact with the characters, but it's really adapted to our days, to the present time, so they're not wearing like 90s clothes. They have cell phones and everything. Maybe some people can be annoyed by that, but I think it's great. They just adapted the characters, but they didn't put too much stuff, just enough. So this is issue number 1, and basically it's after Green Evil going wrong. I don't remember all the title, that part of the show, but when they introduce the Green Ranger and he's evil, and then he becomes a good guy in the Power Rangers team. But in the comics, it's right after he joined the Power Rangers, but Rita Repulsa is still trying to play with his mind. He often sees her, he can hear her, but nobody else do. So, yeah, I don't know what will happen. But I'm happy to have it just on a collector point of view. So this is it, guys. If I do a quick recap. This is what I got. Well, with this here. So, Batman Dark Knight 3 Master Race Book 1, Book 2, Book 3, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Issue 1, Spawn 258, Spawn 260, Spawn 261, Exo Manowar from Valiant, Unity, Ray, The Universe Handbook, The Valiant, Quento and Woody, and Harbinger. So, I hope maybe it made you want to read comics or go grab some. It's really cool. One day, not now because I don't think my collection is big enough, but eventually I'm gonna do a video about my comic collection. Like every time I see an ASM artist making a comic book collection video, I love it. They're usually much longer videos, so you don't get the anxiety of, a 15 minutes video when you know that it's about to end. So that happens to me a lot of times. That's why I'm trying to make longer videos, because I used to make 10-15 minutes videos, but when I go to sleep and I try to fall asleep, and I put on a video that I like for the sounds, but I know it only lasts 15 minutes. I get this anxiety of knowing that it's about to end, so it will be over before I'm sleeping, so I'll have to put something else. So yeah, I'm gonna do this eventually. Please tell me if you I'm gonna listen to it again when it will be on YouTube, and tell me if you liked the eye sensitivity. I really fear that there will be too much background noise, unfortunately, but I had to try it, and tell me if you prefer it like this.